I grew up in a Christian home and was taught to accept Jesus Christ as my Savior, and so I did it without question. As my life went on, I continued my path believing in God because my friends did, so I did too without question. Further on in my life, I slowly started drifting away from it all, and put more of my time and energy into other things, because, I didn't think of it as much. Years later, I realized what I was doing wasn't right, and needed to something more to come back to what I knew was true and important. So I came back to church and joined the youth group again, but even though I came back to it all, there was still something missing. Then about 6 months ago, I started feeling depressed for a few weeks and couldn't figure out why for the longest time. At first, I thought maybe it's because I'm not hanging out with my friends as often, so I did that, but it didn't help. Then one day, I was just sitting in my room feeling down and was still trying to figure out what I could do to get out of my depression. Then I thought to myself, maybe I should pray to God and see what happens. So I prayed to God, and afterwards, I felt so much better already. But I still felt there was more I could do. So I talked with Pastor Dave for spiritual help. He then gave me this 4-week task that would make my spiritual life better. So I tried it. I had some great days, some okay days, and some really bad days. But at the end of the task, my spiritual life felt so much stronger than it has in forever. I felt so good doing the 4-week task that I wanted to do more things like the task I was given. On March 11th, I went on the women's retreat the church held, and I had a blast there. I learned a lot about prayer that I never knew. I've also been enrolled into Providence College, and hope that my spiritual life becomes stronger there too, and maybe even inspire someone along the way. I'm really excited for taking a stand for Jesus publicly, telling the world that I love him, and I'm choosing to live for him by getting baptized today.